pie chart. It is 5.2. So question number 1 here. A survey was made to find the type of music liked by city. What is the information given? A survey was made to find the type of music liked in the city. Means different people are surveyed, and from that they got the information about which type of music liked by how many people. Adjoint pie chart shows the finding of the survey. So pie chart is given. So in that, live music is liked by 40% of people, 30% people like folk music, 10% like classical, and semi-classical liked by 20% of people. So whatever people are observed, from that this kind of percentage they get from the information. So from that you need to answer the question. So here first question is, if 20 people like classical music, how many young people were surveyed? So here what is the information? 20 people like classical music. So we don't know how many people are surveyed, but here we need to find the number of people are surveyed. So we can write, so classical music is 10%. So 10% of surveyed is equal to 20. Whatever people are surveyed, if we take the 10% of that, you will get 20. We don't know how many people are surveyed, but whatever number of people are surveyed, from that 10% give 20. So let's say it is 10% of x is equal to 20. Now 10% of x, how can you find that you will learn in 8th chapter. So here but example is given. So how can we find the x? 10% of x means 10 multiply x divide 100. Whatever number is given, multiply with 10 is multiplied with percentage, divide by hundreds will be 10 is equal to 20. Now 0 0 cancel, 10 will be multiplication, so 20 into 10, so 200. It means if 200 people are surveyed, then from 220 people like classical music. Clear? Now next, which type of music is liked by the maximum number of people? So you need to observe the pie chart, and for which part it is more, you can see the liked music is liked by the most of the people, because this part is maximum in a circle graph. So we can write liked music liked by maximum number of people. Clear? Now next, if a cassette company were to make 1,000 CDs, how many of each type would they make? So if the one company making 1,000 CDs, then how many CDs must be of each type? Means how many CDs must be of light music? How many CDs must be of folk music? How many CDs must be of classical? And how many CDs must be of semi-classical? So here we need to find, let's for how many CDs of semi-classical. So 10 or 20% of 1,000, that gives the semi-classical. So 20 multiplied 1,000 divided by 100, as we performed here. Now 0 0 will be cancelled, so it is 200. This 200 CD need to be made for a semi-classical. Now classical, that is 10%. So let's find classical. 10% of 1,000 gives classical music. So 10 multiplied 1,000 divided by 100. 0 0 will be cancelled. So 100 CD must be of classical. Now folk music. So folk, 30% of 1,000. So 30 multiplied 1,000 divided by 100. It means 300 CDs must be of folk music. And last, light music, that is 40% of 1,000. So 40 multiplied 1000 divided by 100. It means 400 CDs must be of live music. Now if you add 200 plus 100, 300, 300 plus 300, 600, 600 plus 400, 1000. Means from 1000, 200 must be of semi-classical, 100 must be of classical, 300 must be of folk music and 400 must be of live music. Now question number 2. A group of 360 people were asked to vote their favorite season from the three seasons rainy, winter and summer. Okay, 360 people are surveyed and from that how many people like rainy season, how many people like winter season and how many people like summer season. That information is given. So this table is already given in equation. So summer season from 360, 90 people like. Rainy season like by 120 people and winter season like 150. Now here we need to find the fraction. It means we need to extend the table. So let's find the fraction for that. Fraction. So from 360, 90 people like summer season. We can cut the common factor. It is 1 by 4. 9 4s are 36. Now rainy season that is like by 120 people. So it is 1 by 3. Now 150 by 360. 150 by 360. So here 5 3s are 15. 6 6 are 36. 3 2s are 6. So it is 5 by 12. Now we found the fraction. Here now we find the part of 360 because we need to draw circle graph. So here 1/4 of 360 will represent 90 degree. 1/3 of 360 will represent 120 degree. 4 by 12 multiply 360. So it is 150. Okay. So we find the part of circle graph, that is 90 degree part represents summer season, 120 degree part represents rainy season and 150 part represents winter season. Now let's draw a circle graph. So let's draw pie chart. Here we need to draw a circle with a convenient radius. Now from center draw a line. So first 90 degree represents summer. So from this line make a 90 degree. 90 degree that like summer season. Okay. Next 120 degree like rainy. So this is our 120. And remaining 150, this is 150 and then divided by like winter season. So this is the pie chart. Now in a question it is written that find the central angle of each sector. So this is nothing but the central angle. Okay, if it is question about finding the central angle, then this 360 part of 360 will represent part of central angle. Draw a pie chart, that is already solved. And first question is which season got most voting. So which season get most vote? Here you can see winter. So you can write answer. Winter season got most of votes. Now question number 3. Draw a pie chart in which color liked by the different people are given. So here blue people like 15, 18 people, green color liked by 9 people, red color liked by 6 people, yellow color liked by 3 people and total 36 people are observed. Means 36 people are surveyed. From 36, 18 people like blue color, so we can find the fraction. So I extend this given table to find the fraction and part of 360. So from 36, 18 people like blue color. So we can cut the common factor. So it is 1 by 2. From 36, 9 people like green color. So we can write 9 by 36. So that is 1 by 4. Now from 36, 6 people like red color. So it is 6 by 36. So 1 by 6. 3 by 36. So that is 1 by So this is what fraction for each part. Now part of 360, or you can say part of central angle. So here 1 by 2 of 360, that is what 180 degree. 1 by 4 of 360, so that is what 90 degree. 1/6 of 360, so that is what 60 degree. 1/12 of 360, so that represents 30 degree. Now we divide central angle into different parts, so 30 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree and 180 degree. Now let's draw a pie chart. So here draw a circle with the convenient radius. Now from center draw a line. Okay. Now let's draw here first 180 degree. So mark 180 degree and draw a line. So this is 180 degree that represent blue color. Now 90 degree that represent green color. So from this we will draw a 90 degree. That is green color. Now red color is for 60 degree. So this is our 60 degree. That is represent red color, and remaining 30 degree will represent yellow color. Okay. So this way you can draw pie chart for this one. Now here you can draw circle of any radius, and please do practice for this. This question can be asked for 5 or 4 marks. Question number 4 of textbook. So here total marks of different subject is 540. Now here the pie chart is given. Okay, it means if we take the 70% of 540, we will get the marks in Hindi. 70 degree of marks represent science, 60 degree will represent social science, 90 degree represent maths and 55 degree represent English. Now this whole circle is 360, means 360 is equal to 540 marks. Clear? Because this all subject marks is given 540, but here the marks are not given, only the degree is given. Okay, marks is not given, only the degree is given. Means part of 360 is given. So here we will find the marks of each subject. How can we find the marks of each subject? 540 is 360. So here we can write 360 degree is equal to 540. Whole circle represents sum of all marks. So 540 represent 540 marks. So what will be 65 degree represent, or you can write 90 degree represent? How much? Now cross multiplication, 90 is multiplied with 540 divided by 360. Clear? So 540 multiply 90 divided by 360. So let's find the marks of each subject. We can write maths, that is 90. So here we can write 540 multiplied 90 by 360. So if you cut the common factor, 4, 335. Means in a maths, 335 marks is there. Now, so science is 80 degree. It means find the marks of science. So 540 multiplied with 80 divided by 360. So we will get 150. So in science 150 marks. Now social science. So that is 65. So 540 multiplied 65 divided by 360. If you cut the common factor, you will get 97.5 marks. Now for Hindi, in Hindi it represented by 70 degrees. So 540 multiply 70 divide by 360. So that is 105. And last English. So that is 55. So 540 multiply 55 divided by 360. So this will represent 82.5 marks. Now from the degree we find the marks of each subject. So in maths 135 marks, in science 120 marks, in social science 97.5 marks, in Hindi 105 marks, and English 82.5. If you take out the sum of all this, you will get 540. Clear? Now answer the question. In which subject student score 105? So in which subject that is 105 marks? You can see 105 is here. So that is marks of Hindi. So you can write in Hindi student score 105 marks. Clear? How can we find that? If you don't write this table, then you can again follow this method. 360 represent 540 marks. So for Hindi it is 70 degree. So it is how much? 540 multiply 70 divided by 360. If you cut the common factor, then you will get 105 marks. So this method we apply to find the marks in Hindi. How many more marks were obtained by the student in maths than Hindi? So what are the marks of maths? That is 135, and marks in Hindi. That is 105. So how many more marks? So in maths 135 minus 105 is equal to 30 more marks obtained by student. Clear? Now third, examine whether the sum of marks obtained in social science and maths is more than marks in science and Hindi. In bracket it is written just study the central angle. So if you observe the central angle, that social science is 65 degree and maths is 90 degree. So total is 155. And if you observe the marks obtained in science and Hindi, that is science and Hindi. So 80 plus 70 is 150. Now which one is greater, 150 or 155? Obviously maths and social science is greater. So we can write by observing central angle, social science and maths is more than sum of science and Hindi. Now next one, here language spoken in Hindi, language spoken by different students in hostel is given. So Hindi spoken by 40 students, English spoken by 12 students, Marathi spoken by 9 students, Tamil spoken by 7 students, and Bengali spoken by 4 students. Total student hostel is given 72. So this question we already solved in homework. So today we will cover it again. So here, how can we solve this example? Here we need to find the pie chart. Draw a pie chart of this data. So first of all, from 70, 40 students speak Hindi. So find the fraction for each. So that is 72. So here we can write 4 multiplied 10. 5 by 9. Now next, 12 by 72. So it is 1 by 6. 9 by 72. So it is 36 closer. 1 by 8. 7 by 72. So we cannot cut any common factor for this. So it is as it is. 4 by 72. So 4 divided by 36 multiplied 2 1 by 18. So these are the fraction for each part. Now find the part of 360. So 5 by 9 multiply 360. So that is 200. Means 200 degree will represent number of students for Hindi. 1 by 6 multiply 360. So that is 60 degree. Means in a circle graph 60 degree will represent number of students in English. 1 by 8 multiply 360. So let's divide. So it is 45 degree. 7 by 72 multiply 360. So here we can write 10, 5, so 35 will represent time. And 1 by 18 multiply 360. So it is 20. Means 20 degree will represent number of students for Bengal. Okay, you already solved this example, and if you have doubt then you can solve from this. So now 200 represent Hindi, 60 degree will represent English, 45 degree will represent Marathi, 35 degree will represent Tamil, and 20 degree will represent Bengali. So let's draw a pie chart. So here we need to draw a circle with a convenient radius. From center, draw a line. Now 200. So from this, so let's draw it at the last. We will draw first 60 degree. Okay, so here 60 degree will represent English. So here that is 60 degree. That is English. Now from 60 degree 45 will represent Marathi. So this is 45. Marathi. Now 35 will represent Tamil. So 35 will be here. And last 20 degree represent Bengal. So here we will draw 20 degree. And remaining this angle, that is 200, will represent Hindi. Okay. So this way we can draw a